Now I should be back. That's looking a lot better. Yeah, that's. I shouldn't be looking fuzzy at all now. Yeah, I think the little 5 port switch. It was only a 10100 switch, and I've got a gigabit upstairs. I'm pretty sure it's just getting a little on the old side. So I'm going to switch to this because what I want to do. So hopefully I shouldn't be looking fuzzy anymore, and I should be back online now. Is I'm going to switch over. Well, that sucks. I have to completely reset everything up now. Looks like 4K. It's definitely not 4K. It's only 1080p. It's 1080p on my end, at least. Yes, it is full HD. That would be the so I got to put my Wi-Fi password back into the machine here. Which is really annoying. Because I've already done this once. Let's see. Almost done. So those plugs plug into the pin for the pin audio, sort of. So the way it works is, and there's several different ways to do this. I have one of the pin sub cards. So it's a card. It's about yay big. It plugs into the main audio back glass audio foldy part. It plugs into the Spike 2 board, and it gives you a 3.5mm plug on the side, and then you can plug the regular speaker connection in that way. The other way you can do it, and it's a little bit slicker that way, is you can get one of the headphone converter, or one of the that goes in the coin door slot on the front. And then when you plug in a headphone, you can have it configured so the back glass and all the cabinet speakers will turn on automatically, and it'll only run off of headphones that way. It's a little bit slicker that way. I might look into getting one of those maybe, just to kind of make life a little bit easier. And then you can plug that capture device directly into that headphone jack on the front, and that should hopefully allow you to be able to hear everything. It's possible you might need a ground loop isolator, especially if you get a little bit of buzz in the background. It just kind of sounds like a background hum.
Must be the Monopoly guy.
Hey, Arthur Pendragon. No, you were definitely not late. I was running a little bit late, so we're all good. Do you have to cut out anything for the earplug thing? No. So I put all the cables out of the very top. So normally that's where the topper wires and all that connection would go. So the HDMI capture, the Ethernet cable, which I just disconnected, and the 3.5mm audio all go in through the very top of the back cabinet. The other thing you can do is you can feed it down into the cabinet, and then you can pry up the grates on the very bottom of the cabinet, and then kind of feed them through the bottom. It's a little bit more involved, so it's much easier to go up through the top. And welcome, Arthur Pendragon. Glad to see you here. Switch back to the table view now. Now that we're all fun and connected here, where's my phone's over there? I need phone. So, but it's pretty straightforward. I definitely need to get some other kind of a switch or something for for all the tables and whatnot. Because what I was trying to do is actually get Jurassic Park wired up. Because what I want to do is work on all the achievements this week. Because I actually have a QR reader, I can hook this one up to Jurassic Park and try and do that. But I was going to try and do Ethernet, so I wasn't having the pinball tables possibly on and off of Wi-Fi based on whatever reason they don't feel like working. So it might be a little bit more involved than that, but we'll figure out what we can do. But we should have audio, right? Are you talking about the Stern headphone jacket for Spike 1/2 system games? Yes, it is for Spike 2, but that is the exact one I'm talking about. It's pretty straightforward. It's just a little plate. Has a 3.5mm jack on the front with a knob next to it that you can control the audio. It looks and sounds good. Well, yes. So that is the one I'm talking about, and that should work just fine for doing direct audio capture on any sort of Spike 2. I recently watched the movie This Pin Came From. Great movie. Which one, Arthur Pendragon? Because they took clips from 10. So this has got bits and pieces from 10 different movies in this one. But no, I am glad you got to watch a Godzilla movie. 1953. Oh, the original. The original. Okay, now did you watch the original or did you watch the U.S. remake of it? Well, basically the question is, was Raymond Burr film? Okay, so that was the U.S. remake. That wasn't the actual original original movie. So if we do one of these, there we go. We are logged in and ready for attempts at achievements. Watching audio levels here. Original was Japanese. Yes, it was. Yeah, it was all fun and subtitled. So how's audio? Can everybody hear it okay? Hopefully everybody can hear it. We have a nice little pristine Tokyo screen and city view. It's not going to last long. At least I hope not, if all goes well. Game audio is louder than me. Okay, we can fix that. I was going to say it is a little high. I can turn that down a little. Maybe not quite that far. There we go. Okay, so yeah, that should hopefully be a little better. It's maybe like half my volume now. So I'm going to turn down on my end too, because I feel like I'm shouting into the mic. I mean, I've got clip guard on, so I'm not blowing out anybody's eardrums, but all that being said, trying to be a nice host. That's better. Okay, thank you. All right. We're talking for like 20 minutes now. Not that I'm not appreciate talking, but we haven't actually done any pinball yet. So I had like no warm-ups on this, so we're going to get underway here and see how well we do. So we can find some shots here. There we go. There's one. That's a very dangerous shot. A little bit of bridge shaky action. So you only hear pin audio through headphones. I hear the same thing you do. You're not bad. You're not screaming that. Okay, no. I mean, I'm talking in a slightly louder voice. I mean, I can talk a little bit more normal. It's weird with the headphones. It's kind of messing with my. So Jordan, it's a good question. So I do hear pin audio. So I basically should hear everything you do plus more. But there's things like system events and that sort of thing that you won't actually hear on your end that I'll hear on mine. So if Windows makes noise, you're not going to hear like the Windows ding sound. I will. But as far as what's going on the stream, I should be hearing the exact same thing as all of you. Unless, of course, you're one of the fine folks watching this on the video on demand, in which case you're missing out on all this really awesome table audio. Ugh. Trying to hit that left ramp, get that shot. Ugh, that wasn't good. Sounds good. Okay. Now I was a little worried about that. I was trying to get the setup and everything going for this. Part of the reason I was a little late today. That was fun. I'm gonna plunge into the left in lane. Let it bounce over. Where is it? We're gonna find it. There it is. Can we skew jump over? Nice fun little building hit there. Do we hit it again? Yeah, we got it again. Oh, and we have a jet attack. So we backhand through the spinner. Get to our right ramp. Hit our swoop. Nope, that was the building. Oh boy. I think we got another jet with that one too. Okay, can we, we gotta hit that spinner on the left there. Go spinner! Nope, that was the maser cannon. That's the one we needed. CX405 for playfield. Yes, this camera, this one right here, it is a CX405. We crushed another tank. There's our bag to grab, and we did some, hopefully, some bridge damage. A little late on that catch lift there. All right, so that lowered a building. We should probably finish lighting the. Nope, that lost one ball. Red light on bridge, cool. Yeah, the lighting on this is pretty cool. So as we do more destruction, the whole playfield's going to start turning more and more red and flash and all that kind of fun stuff. Let's see if we can backhand our spinner. Nope. Let's try that again. There it is. We got that tank I was really after. Advance our train. But you notice our pathing changed, so this is one of the differences for the 9020 for player cam. This one, no, this is an Alpha 6000. It's an the Sony. Yeah, the Logitech would not look this clear. LCD is great. So you're talking the capture, yeah, that's just a direct video feed. So that's the LVDS to HDMI. So that is as pure of a image as you're going to get. And one of the challenges with LVDS is it has a limit of, 1360 by 768? That's as high as LVDS goes. Which might be one of the reasons why Stearns, it doesn't come loose. Not for me, no. Yeah, we all get to listen to the music. Okay, I hit that shot. I should have got credit for that. All right, everybody out of the pool. Fine. Oh boy, now's the time to hit shots. Oh boy. Control is good. Control is good. I have not been able to figure out staging on this flipper yet. Oh boy. Because it's blocking some key shots there on the left. And I go watch our bridge freak out here. But no, the LVDS capture thingy, the board's in there, it's wedged in there pretty good, so it generally doesn't come loose for me. And I've got one for Jurassic Park 2, and I haven't had any problems with them. But they get the job done. But I have it hooked up to, because you read online, there's a lot of advice saying, don't hook up both, your your main screen and the external capture at the same time, I've never had a problem. And this will be my third table now. But the translate has to come off, right? Yeah, when you first hook it up, yeah. But after that, no. I'm looking right at the translate. Like I said, there's a hole in the top of the back glass and the backboard. So it's just like a little clip-in piece. Which is right over here. The head box thing, you just pop this thing out and then you get to feed all the wires out and through it that way. You do have to take the translate off to get it all hooked up, but after that, yeah, I've got the back glass in. And I also turn the back glass light down, so you don't see it on my glass for the camera. Cut down on glare. Not a good plunge. Cool, go look at my Batman 66. Yeah, it'll work exactly the same. I was actually the first... that was the first table I did that with, was Batman 66, and hooked up the capture. So I've had it on Batman 66, Avengers, Jurassic Park, and now Godzilla, so I guess 4. Yeek. Decent warm-up game, you know. First one doesn't count, except for Insider Connected. There's one ramp. There's 2 ramps. And a scoop. Right into a battle. Ebra. Alright, we need to hit that scoop on the left. Yep, that one. That's the one. We actually need to hit all 3 spinners. A little bit of a forward push there. Make sure we're not going to roll out the outlane. That should do it for that one. Let's see if we can backhand our center spinner. Without hopefully draining. Alright, so now we're going to have to scoop again to restart the battle. Do a little bit of destruction jackpot. I don't see a hole in Batman 66. Interesting. It might be the newer cabinets that have it then, depending on when it was built. Well, actually, you just got yours, though. Well, you didn't buy yours new in box, though, right? Because I thought they stopped making Batman tables. Like they're not in production anymore. Like I said, it's 2018 or so. Yeah, they may not have put that there. It's a small plastic cap. So if you feel at the back of the back box, up on top. So it's the very, very top of the pinball machine. It's way towards the back on Godzilla. I haven't checked on Jurassic Park if it's got one. So it might be something new that they added with Godzilla, maybe. And maybe they did that because of the fact that they're doing the Insider Connected now. I mean, you could, in theory, drill a hole. Yeah, it's on the very, very top, like the absolute top of it. And it's kind of towards the back of it. So if it's up against the wall, you know, you kind of feel closer to the wall side. Yeah, I didn't think they changed anything, but, you know, like I said, what I used to do and what I'm doing now are a little different. Do we dare go for the maser cannon? We dare. Take out a tank. Take out another tank, or air jet. Ooh. And we got another jet. And another jet. Oh! It clipped our targets and dumped down the middle. Ugh. Yeah, I feel about as too high to see. Yeah, it just, when you take the back glass off, you can kind of push the tabs in because it kind of clips in a little bit. You'll feel around for some tabs, you can push them in, it's just right out of the top. So it should be pretty easy to get out of there. As I said, it's pretty small. I mean, you can see it's not a very deep plug cap thing. But yeah, there's just, yeah, two like tabs. I don't know how well you can see it being that small. Yeah, just pushing the tabs should come right at the top, and then you don't have to do any sort of cabinet mods or pry up the grates on the bottom of it, and they kind of come neatly out of the top. Or not so neatly out of the top as it is in my case. Hopefully I'm getting that one back. And that one. Okay. Ramps. That's not a ramp. That's not a ramp either. Neither is that. Ramp. Thank you. Need capture card, what am I using? I have several. Because I'm on a laptop, I have Camlink capture cards, and then I have like one generic one for the USB because quality doesn't matter as much on that one. Okay, now I think we've got battle lit. Take that building. All right, so that took care of our building. Oh boy. Now we wanted to hit that Newton target. Okay, that works. We'll start a battle. That's fine. Yeah, but because I'm on a laptop, I have all USB capture devices. If I was on my main desktop system, I have an M2 based Magewell card. But that computer's a beast, and I didn't want to drop that. Got a generic for 30 or so. Looks good. They don't look bad, but they will definitely cause some problems, especially if you try to use more than one. OBS gets a little confused because they all have the same name. Okay, that kind of worked. There we go, there's one. Oop, that was a maser cannon. Woo! Ugh. See if we can hit the center spinner. Maybe 25% more. How much time do you have on this table now? Opinion of the game change at all? Not too much since the last stream. My opinion has not changed at all. This is absolutely, unquestionably, Elwyn's best table. Ugh. Yeah, we're not going to finish the mode. It is super fun. The flow is great. There's plenty of stuff to do on this table, even being in this earlier version of code. And you're hearing the audio, so hopefully you can kind of see for yourself how the audio sounds. Love the table, not a big fan of the video in it. And it might tweak over time. To me, it doesn't bother me. It's just cheesy enough. Ooh, hey, should pay attention to the drop there. Okay, we'll restart the battle. But John, don't worry too much about the inexpensive cards. They'll work for you to get started, but when you start getting into cameras like this one, you'll find that they don't actually do 1080p 60, they do 1080p 30. And that was kind of a deal breaker for me. Both the playfield and my player camera are 1080p 60. So that was the main thing that prompted me to make a change. Ugh. Oh my goodness. I like the camping movie clips in there as well. Yeah, exactly. And they have the very Raymond Burr deadpan announcer thing mixed in too. Don't know how much more this bridge could take. Oh, you think player cam should be 60 FPS too? It doesn't have to be. It all depends. I mean, you can go 30 FPS. Now they will do 720 at 60 frames per second, but they don't do 1080 at 60 frames per second. So that's kind of the rub with the cheaper capture cards. So as long as you're not, if you do a scene like this won't look as nice because it'll either be in 30 frames per second or 720p 60 that's stretched out to 1080, depending on what speed it is. So if you're only broadcasting at 720, doesn't really matter. But I'm broadcasting 1080, so that's the reason why it's a little sharper. And as I'm moving, you don't see, I don't have as much motion blur for like hands and stuff because it's all 60 FPS. So again, it's preference. Depends on what you're doing. There's no right or wrong. It's whatever works. I mean, for me, the bigger thing is that thing right there. That's the most important thing to get at 60 FPS and high quality. Okay, what do I still need to do? I need to hit the left spinner, don't I? Yep. We'll bounce over. Up and over. Ugh. Try it again. Nope. Third time. Fourth time? Maybe? If I don't drain? Let that settle. Oh my goodness, just hit that spinner. Finally. Ooh. Okay, I think it's going to do Destruction Jackpot. Do you think maybe it should just the 90/20s? I think you get the 9/20s. Yeah, because again, I think those only do 1080 60. But that's also... There we go. That got it. That killed our breath. Ooh, that was a pain in the butt. To New York! You fools. Damn you all. Damn you all to hell. You screwed it up. Again, just go with what you've got. It's more important that you stream than you worrying about all the hardware. It's not going to be the perfect go-around. My stream has changed so much from when I first started streaming. I mean, my layout, my logo's been the same, but that's about it. you know, like I said, it's you're gonna do stuff. You know, the biggest thing I can tell you, and it's the same advice you see on a lot of these other YouTube channels and stuff. Don't go crazy with things until you're doing streaming for a while, and then even then, really ask yourself: is this something that's going to make my stream better? How is it going to improve the stream? How's it going to improve the quality? Is it going to make it more watchable? You know, because that's really what you got to worry about at the end of the day. Is just, hey, we got an extra ball. I think that's the first time I've earned one on this table. I think we've finally destroyed enough jets. I have to check out my shaker motor. It's not sounding so hot. Good golly, Miss Molly. Whoops. Oh my goodness, that was terrible. I don't think I'm going to get that second one back. No, I get that one back either. Or that one. Congrats. Yeah, thanks. Hey, we got a free game, though. So we can throw an exclamation point free game in the chat. Because that's what we do when we get a match or a replay. No, the Blue Oyster Cult song's going to end. Batman 66 came with a shaker. I turned down the setting on it. Yeah, I don't blame you. They're kind of intense when you first turn them on. And they like to try to walk across the floor by itself. It's Godzilla. Hi! Ooh, that reminds me. Check out what I got for the back of the table. Isn't that cool? Yeah, free game! Thank you very much. Appreciate that. So yeah, I'm going to see if I can fit this back around somewhere back here-ish. Yeah, I'm trying to find another Godzilla. The only one I saw that's like recent is the one from Final Wars, and it looks a little too new. I was going to find one that's got the older, you know, 1954 look. Take that, Mechagodzilla. We do a destruction jackpot. And I think this will get a, 2x bonus. Nope, we blew it. Hair too late on the shot. Boo. Oh. I saw some bits I posted of various Godzilla replacements. Yeah, and I've seen those too. There's like, I think somebody did one of the banks that they just cut off a little bit off the bottom of the bank and put it in there. And I've seen that same one, and I thought about it. Then it looks, because it's just the upper figure kind of looks a little closer to Mechagodzilla. Or it's just the top half. Four trains. One more for Super Train. Oh, we gotta do a tank attack. Yeah, I'm trying. There's one, finally. Alright, fine. I gotta hit the magnet. I guess it's more of a nuke target. Kind of both. Got it. Haha. Take that, tanks. Um, I'd love 1,000,000 times 2. See if we can actually get this one. Ugh! Just a little off. Let that bounce over. That wasn't much of a magnet grab there. Oh, we got super trains. Super trains! This is a premium limited edition mode. I see this as being a mode that's going to end up getting nerfed. Whee! Because if you're really good and you could just keep looping that shot forever, ever and ever and ever, you get like billions off of that. Thank you for that Chuck Norris fact. Quickest way to a man's heart is with Chuck Norris's fist. Yes, we have dad jokes too. I'm turning it. Hang on, everybody. I don't know if this is going to turn much. No, I don't think it's going to turn much. All right, hold on. Maybe? Yeah, I think we got the loot. Yes, it was around 9,000. I think they're just a little shy of 9K. There we go. Maybe that'll work a little better. Oh, when I'm playing, yeah, there we go. Now I'm a little bit more centered. Okay. That was a terrible shot. I'm trying to hit that right ramp so I can get a battle going. And we need left ramp. That was magnet. That was center drain. Yeah, kick me down on the shin. I almost bought one but got Batman 66 instead. It's not a bad table. Like I said, I owned one. I got my fill of it, so I ended up selling it. Ooh. So I have limited collection size, so I ended up selling one before I get a new one. But it's a good table, but once you kind of do the wizard modes, it's kind of, alright. You work out the high score stuff. The bookworm freeze tuts strategy. Ooh, it's a nice live catch. Thump. Let's try that again. Left ramp. There's a left ramp. And a scoop. No shame forever anymore. You could always sell them, and in most cases, you can buy them again later. Ramps. Let's do ramps. Battle for Tokyo. Ha 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 ha. Oh, okay, that was a mean drain. What's my favorite pin? It's a little bit of honeymoon effect, but this one right now, I'm really, really enjoying this table. I also like, I'm a fan of Hot Wheels, Jurassic Park, Trying to think what other tables. I like Black Knight 2000. Twilight Zone is another one that's up there that I've owned in the past. But yeah, those are kind of the top end. You know, Jurassic. You know, like I said, Jurassic Park. If I didn't see it, that's another one. Wonka. It's okay. I don't know. I'm not as big of a fan of the Jersey Jack tables. It's not a bad table. I don't know if I mean, personally, I would not own a Jersey Jack table. I don't think they've had, really great attitudes towards their customers, especially in light of all of the issues that they've had with playfields in the past, which has kind of turned me off to their tables, which is kind of a shame because, I actually wouldn't mind owning a dialed in. So, I work in the customer service industry, so to speak. So, that kind of stuff's important to me. Wow, we almost aced him in one go there. I got it. And a destruction jackpot. Whew. I can't find any GGP tables around me to play. Yeah, I played Guns N' Roses. Didn't really care for it. There's our destruction jackpot. Oh, finally the magnet grab actually grabbed. Oh boy. Whew. Let's take a second there. Whew. But yeah, I mean, again, like I said, each their own. I'm certainly not trying to tell other people how to spend their own money. Oh. I don't know, that was ball 3. Wow, 58 million. That's not bad. I don't think we've unlocked any achievements. No match. Oh no, no free game. Oh no! Okay. Ramp. No. Oh, I guess that's a ramp, but not the ramp we wanted. I do hope they start doing more with the bridge dropping out, because I've only had, other than it just kind of looking cool when you destroy it, I haven't seen it do a whole lot yet. I think there's only one point where I had it going through the building and it dropped it. You be careful, don't bet Eclipse Dad is getting a military-grade hacker's kit for Christmas. Yeah, I saw that. Like, good luck with that one. Take that tank. Ooh. That had some spin. Nope, no, not enough oomph for another loop. Alright, start a battle. Yeah, that was pretty cute. Pick my fight, huh? Let's do ever again. I need more practice hitting this low spinner. That didn't really count. Oh, somebody's doing something. Pinball Mafia.
Retreat now and regroup.
Found you.
No, impossible.
Pinball Mafia, thank you for the raid and bringing in 11 amazing pinball people into the stream. Thank you so much. How was your stream? Oh, get in there. Hey, we got a city combo. Whew. Alright, so now we should only have to hit that pop bumper. Control's good.
No one told me to be that strong.
Another raid.
Retreat now and
Look how easy pinball raiding.
Found you.
Sorry, I'm not reading. I'm like falling way behind. Did we? No, we're gonna stay in Tokyo because I don't remember if I finished the battle or not. Whew. Holy cow! Good, we did pinball trivia with all audio questions. Harder than you think. I can imagine that. And hey, Easy Pinball, welcome to the stream. And hi, Cyborg Johnny. Welcome as well. And Barbie's little sister, first time chatter. Thank you for popping in, saying hi. Yeah, so we're obviously playing some Godzilla tonight. But the audio sounds interesting. What was what do you think was the hardest question or clip audio that people had a hard time recognizing? Oh, goodness. In the building. Yeah, they're bouncing off these pinball flippers, too. Hey, there we go. Something really big is about to happen. Flipstream's gonna miss the destruction jackpot. Yep. Told that one. Bounce. Okay, stay. What do you do? If we got barrier, we're gonna have to change seats before we can do another battle. I guess we could try and backhand that tank.
This is fine.
Oh, this is fine. Now some bridge multiball going. That was good. Probably any of the Data East games. And it's funny because you listen to the Data East games. Whoa. Hold on. We can bring it back. We have the technology. Ta-da! Yeah, OBS, I think there's a bug in OBS. Nice ball, yeah. So now I should be back. Almost full stream destruction, yes. Yeah, I think there's some sort of a bug with OBS and trying to get things, all the stuff I have stacked on screen and all that stuff. Because didn't have this issue in the old, an older version. Whew. Ah, catch up on chat. I got to 1 billion. That was the best. Got to 1 billion. 1 billion on this? Yes, I'm back. I'm back. Technically, I never left. Don't call it a comeback. I never left. Yeah, if that does happen, all you have to do is do the swap side thing and everything will pop back into view. That's what I just did. But I can use the tell too, because then OBS all of a sudden everything gets like squished. I don't know why it does that, but let's see. What else do we need to do here? Nope, stay in there. That didn't count, huh? All right. Nope. Oh. Yeah. Unfortunate typo. Yes, very Freudian. Oh, that was just me and table. Godzilla's beating up on me a little bit. But that's right, it's so much fun. It's so choice. Pinball's locked. I'm terrible at the multi-ball in this one. Skillshot, welcome to the chat. I haven't seen you here before, so welcome. How's the game better than AIQ and Jurassic Park? I'm assuming Jurassic Park 2, you mean the Stern Jurassic Park. Yes and yes. It's the flow on this is way better than Jurassic Park. And the rules, even in its early state, feel pretty good about the... yeah, Flipstream ranked the other ones, and I think you've had most. I have had them all except for Iron Maiden. I've played that one, but I have not owned it. So, and going back about a week, we did this, and I think MPT3K, just watching people play AIQ stresses me out. So, how I'd rank them, Godzilla, up top, Jurassic Park, Iron Maiden, this space intentionally left blank, Avengers. That's how I'd rank them. I like the shooting on Avengers. That's about it. The rules just don't really do it for me. People say, wow, they're really deep. The rules on Avengers are really deep. They're complex. They're not deep. Big difference. Jurassic Park, the rules are deep. Godzilla, even in 0.80, the rules are deep. Avengers, they're just complicated. I think you said that the other day, exactly in order. Yes, I did say that the other day because everybody asked me, "How's it rank? How's it rank?" That's kind of how I feel about it. Because with Avengers, again, it's not a bad shooting table, but no, you know what? Let's do that and then that. Let's chat for a second. So just for everybody watching here, so my take on Avengers, it's not a bad table. I owned it. I own the premium. The mechanics, the mechanism, so the lifting spinner, didn't really add much. So the subway thing, it was neat, didn't really add much. It was an okay experience. It was kind of frustrating for me to see everything kind of slow down there. The biggest thing was the Captain Marvel ramp because it's a huge boost to the reliability of the feed coming back for both the Marvel ramp and the Ant-Man kickout. So instead of just being a little lane that hits a target and rolls back and hopefully goes in the in lane, it actually goes into a kicker and gets safely dropped off just above the flipper. But my problem is, if you basically take some tape and cover up the score on Avengers, there's a lot to do, but it's all score driven. And I'm not a big score player. I don't go chasing the, super high-end scores. I'm more about the progression. I'm more about the modes. I'm more about the experience. The building collapsing here. We've got the rotating stuff for Mechagodzilla on this. Jurassic Park, you've got, all that making your way across the map and finally making a visitor center. Those are moments. Those are things you carry with you. You collect the gem for the 50th time. Meh. But, I mean, can you think Avengers? You think about the rules. You collect gems, you collect Avengers. Wash, rinse, repeat. That's it. That's all there is to it. And outside of 2 of the gems, they're really all driven around scores. So like I said, if you were to just kind of take some tape and just tape over the bottom half of your score display, a lot of the depth of Avengers instantly disappears. The final straw for me was the Thanos attack mode. That's what killed it for the rules for me. The fact that I now have to play a timed mode that I can't skip, that risks one of the gems I've already achieved with very little payoff, or at least not enough of a payoff in my opinion, wasn't worth it. I went, yep, this game is just not for me. Again, it's not a bad table, I'm just not a fan. I love the way it shoots once you put the little clip into the Captain Marvel ramp. It shoots pretty great. I think the Pro works better in that regard, and I think that's one of the few tables I think the Pro does play a little better. A lot of people say that about Black Knight Sword of Rage, and I thought that too until I realized that the lock target on the upper playfield works as a mode clear shot. That's a pretty big game changer on that table. So instead of trying to hit all the center targets and everything else, you can just work that upper target off the upper playfield and you can get through modes a lot quicker. And again, there was definitely some innovation. The counting flips type thing, there was definitely cool points of Avengers. Like I said, it's not a bad table. So somebody's going, I literally like it. Don't like panic. You don't have to unfollow me or whatever. We're all allowed to like different things. Like I said, I'm not a score chaser. And the Soul Gem is cool. You do that for like the 50th time, though, it's kind of lost its magic. It either becomes a frustrating thing because you can't hit that, Hulk shot because that's the only time you can hit it is in the gamma attack or in the Soul Gem mode. Otherwise, you just hit that left orbit all day. The other thing I didn't like about Avengers was the, monster-sized outlanes. Even with them on the lowest post difficulty, those outlanes still felt huge. So again, it's not a bad table, not my thing. I do like the table. It was okay it was fun. Like I said, I owned it for a while. Godzilla is leagues better. I mean, it just feels so much smoother on this table. When you hit, when you're shooting the shot and you're hitting the left spinner here and it comes up and around all the way through to the orbit to the other side, it's amazing. The only gripe about this one is it's really hard to loop that upper flipper loop, the one with the Jet Jaguar, so doing this kind of destruction jackpot shot. A lot of the feeds will come off of the rails it's coming around because it loses some of the speed coming around. That's the only geometry issue I have on this whole table. Everything else is just amazing. And I've played the Pro. I've got about 30 games on the Pro and probably equivalent here on the Premium now. They're both really, really great. I think everybody happy with either one. The building is a huge moment thing. It's not vital. The bigger thing is this rotating bank of targets. That is a big deal on the Premium. On the Pro, there's only 2 targets and they're over here, so you pretty much have to hit them from the upper flipper. With this one, I could backhand almost all of them. Big difference from a competitive perspective. So anyway, that's my story. I'm sticking to it. I should clip that at some point. So when somebody says, "What do you think of Avengers?" I could just play that clip. And again, I realize not everybody's going to agree with me, and that's fine. Everybody can like different things about pinball. The idea is to have fun. That's why we're here, to have fun. Learn pinball, play pinball. Some folks it's competition. For me, I like the competition. I'm just not that great at it. What's my take on the Godzilla code? It's good for now. There's definitely some refinement that needs to be done. It is only 0.81, so we're not at final code yet. What's here is good. Ooh, we got Light Alley. I think they're going to keep refining it. I do like what they do to the cities in 0.81. It kind of makes them have a little bit more impact. I'm a little worried about, and I think I put this on my Pinside reviews too, that I'm a little bit worried about the grindiness to get to Planet X. Because what you have to do is you have to destroy all the cities. In order to destroy all the cities, you have to do a tank battle, a raid, or a kaiju battle is really what that is. The bridge attack and the power attack in a single city. And you have to do all 4 of those 4 times. That's a lot of wood to chop to get to Planet X. So that's one of my big concerns there. Is the amount of effort it's going to take to get there. Is that they're not going to kind of find a way to trim that down a little bit to make it a little bit easier to get there. Should we go for the outlane or should we go for an out-of-ball? I think we'll go for the out-of-ball. Or neither. We'll just drain. That's fine too. We can do that too. So, like I said, different strokes for different folks. Some people like Iron Maiden better than Jurassic Park. They feel Jurassic Park is a little, little exacting, and I could see where they come. They would see that. There's the we got the super skill shot. There is the loop that's much easier to hit on Iron Maiden. How's Insider connected? It's okay. I mean, it's kind of fun to chase the achievements. I mean, it is what it is. It's a loyalty program like any other loyalty program. So flyer miles, gas points, you know, whatever sort of point-based thing you can think of. Wow, let's just drain all of them. That's fine. And we should probably try to get that ally going. Do we have a heat ray ready? I think we have a heat ray ready. We do. Ugh. Well, that didn't work. Let's try that again. Ugh. Everybody out of the pool. Ugh. Woo. No! Hey, we got our edible. We might actually end up needing it at this point. Yep, we do. Woo! Our 5 seconds of ball save time. Oh, it's so hard to stage that flipper. Yeah. I gotta go mess with the leaf switches. It's pretty tight to try and do this day. That's why I was struggling so much on that one, is trying to figure out how to get the left flipper to drop, because it was blocking, and obviously you know, the two left shots there. Well, that was fun. So, but no, I mean, Insider Connected's cool. It's you know, Scorebit kind of does the same thing. Impressed with the toys. Does it justify the premium? Again, it's preference. For me, absolutely it does. But it's also preference. Is the Pro still a fun machine? Absolutely. I mean, I played the Pro before I played this one 30 games in, and I was already hooked. So it's a fun table. The building is cool. There are some definite advantages to having the premium. You know, the Super Train is only available on the premiums and LEs. And if you get the building to collapse a level, so if you've done enough damage and it comes down a level to where you'd actually lock balls, it causes, instead of the ramps becoming a ramp pass, they return to the same flipper. So what that, or return the opposite flipper. So I'm sorry, by default they return to the same side. So if the left ramp returns to the right flipper. So yeah, when it drops, it'll loop around to the same side. So, or no, it goes on to the opposite side. So if you're doing Ebra, for example, is it Ebra? No, Gigan. So the Gigan battle, it's all ramps. So if you've got the ball lock ready, and you start Gigan, you can keep hitting the right ramp from the left flipper, because it will return to the left flipper. So you just keep spamming the right ramp over and over and over and over again, and it makes Gigan a lot easier to get through. Because it's a little bit easier to hit that one than it is that left ramp. That one up there that I keep missing. That's a much easier shot, that one I just did, than that one up there that I keep missing. Oh boy. Yeah, I know what's going to happen. But yeah, like I said, the left ramp's a little tougher to get to. It's not unfair. So it's about as hard as maybe the Captain America shot. A little bit easier than the left ramp on Iron Maiden. About as tough as the Pterodon ramp, the right ramp on Jurassic Park. Kind of put in perspective for anybody that's played the other tables. Ooh. Oh boy. What do we do? Oh. Yep, that's going out. Yep. That is one thing I've noticed on this, and I don't know if it's just because it's new, if it's the flipper rubbers I'm using, or the fact that I'm still using the stock post rubbers for everything else. There's a ton of spin on the ball on this one, and it makes it interesting. Because I have super bands on the flippers. And normally they're pretty grippy. Yeah, that shot. That's what I was talking about. That works. Yeah, shut up. Let's do something different. Let's do Titanosaurus. As for this one, we have to hit the power lines and then the... Or we just train. Whatever. Fine. It's fine. What enables the train mode on Premium, not Pro? If you collect enough of the advanced trains, that will kick off the Super Train mode. And I think you have to have the ball lock done, because that's basically what enables the Super Train, is you have to have the diverter for the ramps, because the building has to lower level. And then again, it'll make it so that the left flipper hits the right ramp, comes back to the left flipper. And the Pro will never do that. Yeah, and the Pro, the right ramp always returns to the right flipper. Short plunge. And so right now the ramps are behaving like they do on the Pro. Can you settle? Alright, we'll take out a tank. Whee! Yeah, the ramp's kind of fun with Mecha Godzilla too. Because every once in a while he'll catch it. So he'll catch it on his arm, or it'll pop up and it'll bounce off him and land on the ramp. So it'll pop off him and it'll land on the little ramp. Or I've had one like get stuck in his armpit. You kind of have to shake the table a little bit. Oh boy. Yeah, there's that spin. It was just kind of, you could see just trying to walk. It was a clockwise spin. And I felt that as soon as I caught it, and it kind of took off to the right. I'm like, yeah, you're just going to skip right across there and right off the table. We did it. What do we do? Jet attack? Yeah, it's a jet. All right. Hey, we got an ally lit. All the way around? Yep, it's going all the way around. Ugh! And we need to hit... Nope, never mind, the mode ended. Let's say we need to hit that spinner on the left. But we ran out of time. Take that bridge. Oh, we haven't earned a destruction letter? Oh, I guess we have to change... Ugh! I think you have to do one of the main modes before we get a letter for that. I'm trying to remember what gets the advanced rampage. I haven't done rampage mode yet. That's one of the achievements I have to unlock. But it'll also be interesting to see what the power-ups do, because right now they don't do anything except add to your bonus. And I wonder if they make it so it's easier to do like city destructions. Really? Yeah, you see, it just didn't quite have enough oomph to make it all the way around to the... all the way around on the loop. I may look it up in the flipper power. Maybe I'll mess with that after this game. We can experiment together. Ugh. Hey, stop! Stop it! Oh. Can I center the camera for left out lane? Oh, I'm sorry. Am I drifting a little bit? Can I? Well, I'm going to have to go up with that. But yes, I can absolutely adjust that. I come up a little higher. Or a lot higher. That looks like it'd be about right. Okay, there's that one. Then I have one more to tighten, and then I'll do some, Come on, Godzilla! You know what? I'm gonna move that over. Hang on. It's a fantastic view of my arm, I'm sure. Come on, move over. There we go. Tighten that clamp. Okay, and then we can loosen this one and then do a little bit of micro adjustments here. If there's a QR reader. There we go. How's that? Does that look better? That looks better. I know I can't see it too well on mine. It's a little small. I think we lost a little of the right out lane. Maybe? There's a frame rate tanks as I'm messing with everything. There we go. Okay, I think we got it now. Did I get logged out? I bet I got logged out. It's a matter of when. It's when. A matter of when. Blitz GG, welcome to the stream. Another first-time viewer. Got a lot of this tonight. That's great. It does in fact have a shaker motor. That is. It sounds like it's a little off, so I might have to pop the cover off and see what's going on the inside. There we go. Yay! There. I don't know if you could hear that sound. Yeah, that's a shaker motor. Let's see. Okay, got it. Caught up on chat. So hopefully everybody's having a good weekend. There's 2 loops. 3. Nope. Only 2. There's the left ramp we need, the other one. Okay, now we have battles lit. Kind of did those out of order, though. That was a fun little tail whip there. Nope, no building. Oh, that was not a good shot there. What was that? Let's go building. Whoa. Whoa! Like it, Godzilla Premium order looks like 3rd run. Ooh, just curious how it feels. It's a lot of fun. This is easily L1's best table. And this is probably Stern's best table in the last... of all the Spike 2 tables, I would say this is the best one. Uh-oh, somebody's following. Woo, thank you for the follow. What are we going to do? Well, we did Titanosaurus last time, and we kind of botched that one. Yeah, thank you for the follow. Yeah, I definitely feel this is his best table. Ha, 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 ha. There it is. Yeah, we have to hit the power targets in order on this one. That's not one of them. Whew. The flipper bounce is crazy. Stop! Okay, now we have to hit off the upper flipper. So maybe we can do that one off of the center spinner. Nope. Another follow. Who's that? Skill shot. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate that too. Nope. Almost. Yeah, thank you for joining Moderately Awesome Pinball and this Sunday night. Oh, no. Okay, we're going to have to come back into the mode. Oh, down to 50% for the bridge. Stop. Tank. Nope, missed it. Okay, so we're going to have to shoot your scoop again to restart it. Okay, good. I've got up on chat. I always feel bad if I'm missing chat messages. But no, I think you made a fantastic choice in pre-ordering this. I mean, it's pinball, really. How can you go wrong? No? No? No, that was a... No, I need the scoop. Scoop. That one. That scoop. That's what we need. Thank you. You just have to ask nicely sometimes. Okay, we're going to have to stay in Tokyo, otherwise we will completely get locked out of that battle. That's one of the big changes they made in the .81 code. So that went around, and then that's the target we needed. Okay, and then we have to do the maser cannon, I think? Right? Is it maser cannon? Yeah. And now I think we have to do Mechagodzilla? What do we have to do for... Oh, we have to hit the bridge. I think the bridge is the last one. Whew. Okay, let's hopefully we don't miss. Hey, we got it! And there's our bridge. Whew. Is that it? We did! We got it. We got Tokyo! Let's see. So, we've got summon ally lit. So we can either get our out lanes or the add a ball. We have balls locked for, or ball lock ready, I should say, for Godzilla Multiball. So I think we'll see if we can get Anguirus here. Yay! And then we can change cities. Perfect. Oh! Apparently we should have picked Mothra. Because we would have got that one back if we picked Mothra. Oh, well. There's one. Yeah, the bummer is you can't really see the angle too well. So we kind of lost the whole upper part of the playfield. Shield's gone. There's 2 locks. Okay. What should we do, chat? Should we do Godzilla Multiball or make it Godzilla Multiball? Because we're pretty much both ready. I can hit the building and start Godzilla Multiball, or I can hit the spinner and do Mechagodzilla. I'm tempted to do Mechagodzilla just because I haven't hit the Super Jackpot for it yet, and that's an achievement I haven't picked up. But, you know, we also get the fun song with Godzilla Multiball. Thoughts? Am I going to pick? Mecha it is.
I am fear! I am evil!
Do a tap
They
pass.
call me
Hey,
Peaches!
Peaches? I don't know why he keeps picking that one. There's more than just that, there's more than just that saying. And we have to hit one of those, turn them all back on. It's fine. That's totally fine. Can I get a decent feed? Now we've got the left ramp. Oh my goodness, really? We'll just turn that back on. Oh boy, we got 4 now. No, I gotta wait a little longer. Looks like you would come back to the flipper. Darn it! Ooh. No, I'm not gonna make it! Oh, we missed it. It's the tail whip shot. That's hard to get to. Ran into the other one. Still cool. I haven't seen Mecha Multiball before. Okay, well, hey, I'm glad you got to see that one then. As little crappy as I did at it. Hey, we got a new achievement. Dump them all straight down the middle. Good golly, Miss Molly. It's a double jackpot. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We got a free game. Ah! Ooh, we got the out-of-ball. That was good timing. Yeah, just hang on to that for a minute, Mechagodzilla. I appreciate that. We're in the middle of a power line attack while we're in this Godzilla Multiball. I can barely play a multi-ball. Ooh, triple jackpot. That was nuts. No! Ooh. Oh, yes. Thank you, Lacarn. I appreciate that. Was that ball 3? Yeah, I think it was ball 3. Oh, boy. Skill shot. Sorry, I missed your question. Any wizard modes in the code currently? Not yet. Not yet. I am way, way far off from getting to any of them, though. We have quite a way to go. Whew. Yeah, but it is only 0.81 code. I'm guessing there'll be another patch this upcoming week, maybe. They tend to go pretty quick when the table's first released. I don't have any insider information, so if there's not like a patch next week, I'm like, Floodstream said, yeah, I don't know for sure. Don't quote me on that. That's my gut, is that there's going to be a patch this week. I'm trying. So very trying. Alright. We'll destroy a tank. A power line. I don't even know what that was. Alright, we'll hit a ramp. That's fine. We need that one anyway. Kind of out of order. That's alright. We'll work with it. That's the ramp we need to hit second. On the scoop! Well, that was fun. Stay. Fan strain! And one more for a power-up that doesn't do anything yet. Blue, that's fun watching. We'll be back on Wednesday. Hey, well, great. Well, great to see you. On Wednesday, I'm hoping to actually switch back to Jurassic Park and do some achievements. So yeah, it should hopefully be fun if I can get all the equipment stuff sorted out. Well, thanks for stopping by and thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Come on. Stay on target. Alright, back to the Mecha Godzilla Multiball. What is it? Oh, it's the left ramp? Stupid staging on that flipper. Oh my goodness, that was terrible. Oh, that was even worse. Flunk. Alright, we get it. Thanks, Shaker Motor. Whew, there's our Godzilla ball lock. We got jets. Yep, back on jets. Take that jet out of the sky. We're doing on time. We're not doing too bad. We'll take out another jet. Oh, we got an ally lit too now. Got a battle. Ooh, thank goodness for ball save. Oh my goodness. Can I get that one back too? No. I'm going to have to mess with the plunger power because it's doing that a lot. It just basically launches it right into the magnet and then it just ends up dumping right down the middle. I'll see if I can take a little bit of the emphasis out. So it's not doing quite as strong of an auto plunge. Yay, Godzilla! Because I think the Addaball on this one is we hit the targets, it'll spin, and then we hit the spinner slash ramp, and that will do the Addaball. Hey, there's one, finally. Holy cow, that is super hard to stage. Yeah, the normal way I hold the button when I'm staging is it does not work. Whew, got it. Oh, you punk. I think we had a... I think we had, did we? Oh, that was just a regular Addaball. Okay. Nice! We just got another Addaball. Woohoo! Addaball. A little bit of air defense. Sorry if I'm not reading chat, everybody. Oh boy, I was going to try and use a heat ray. Alright, we're going to have to do chin heat ray here. Whew. We got him. Ah! Darn it. Pinball newbie question, how do you control upper and lower? It's a good question. I will answer that, but I'll do it right now since you're just trained. So for tables that have more than one flipper per button, normally the flippers are controlled through a leaf spring, or leaf switch. So it's basically two pieces of metal and there's a contact. So if you kind of pretend the tips of my fingers are a contact. So when you push the button, it pushes the leaf switches together. And, so as you're making contact, it, energizes the coil, flipper flips, blah, blah, blah. Might even have one nearby. Maybe. It's always better with visuals, right? Thanks, Godzilla. I appreciate it. Thanks for destroying the city. Kind of almost makes up for killing monsters. Somebody's doing something.
I'm in.
FM Sid, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that.
I'm in. What's the job?
There's
I'm
one.
in.
Come here. Alright, so. How do they work? Good questions. Sorry, my nose is running. Okay, so that is an example of a leaf switch. So, these are pressed together right now. So normally they'd be separated, and then when you push the button, it'll push the one part in and it'll actually make contact. Well, with two flippers, there's two switches. So what happens is you learn to, with the positioning of the flipper button, you can push in all the way to get both of them to flip, and then eventually what you can do is learn how to let go just enough for the second one, so you keep these two in contact, and then you can work this one independently. So you can back off the flipper just enough so that this one that controls the upper flipper will drop down. And that's what I was doing, is I was trying to hold it here and just being able to do this to where I can only flip the left one. I gotta log back in again. There we go. So when I'm holding the button, if I hold it in all the way, both will go, but I can back off just enough that I can operate that one switch and not do both. So you can see they're on two totally separate switches. And it's the outer one, I guess the inner one closest to the inside of the table, that does the upper flipper. So this one, it's really hard because they're really close. So you're almost completely letting off the button before you hit that, and that's what they call staging the flipper. It's really close to almost, I mean, I'm barely pushing the button to get the bottom one to move. So what I'm going to have to do is take the table up at one point and kind of bend the leaf springs in a little bit. So you have to push the button a little bit farther to activate because right now it's really tight to try and do the staging on this one. And that's part of the reason I was struggling with it so much. That and it's my left hand, which is my off hand. Okay, let's actually do stuff and pretend like we actually can hit shots. Hey, there's one. Nope. Oh, I locked the plank. Ever since though, just played Godzilla tonight here in San Diego. Congratulations. I'm glad you got to chat. I'm really bad at shooting the scoop and spinners for Ebera. Do you have any tips for a beginner who's playing for a month? And hi, Pez Johnson. Welcome to the stream, by the way. And you're welcome, Lucarno. I'm happy to explain. Yeah, anything to make pinball easier for folks. So, FM said, good questions. I can tell you they're both very late on the flipper. The left spinner more so. The biggest thing I could tell you is just aiming in general is a matter of, because what most people do is they'll go to flip, they'll push the button and immediately look up to see where the ball went. The problem with that is you're losing your timing on exactly where you need to flip, because when you're flipping, where you're at on the flipper and how far down it goes. So towards the end of the flipper, it's going to go more out towards it. So if we just focus on the left flipper, right? The closer you flip to the hinge, which is the thicker part of the flipper, the more it's going to go up or to left, and the further you get, it's going to kind of fan out. So as you go later on the flipper, it's going to fan out further and further in this direction. So you go from almost straight up to almost completely out. And it's learning where on the ball, so as the ball's rolling down the flipper, you watch the flipper, and when you say it's maybe 25% of the way down the flipper is when you flip. And then you see where it goes on the table. And if you repeat that every single time, and you're always hitting that same spot, generally speaking, it's always going to go in the same place. Like for that right ramp, to go up this ramp, is right about here on the flipper. So it's a little bit past halfway. So maybe 60%. That's the biggest thing. Obviously, the other one is don't double flip where you're hitting both flippers, because the gap between the flippers is the widest at when they're both down and when they're both up. I also use a playfield artwork to judge where I need to flip. Also a good suggestion there from Pez Johnson. So that's another good spot. So I can do that on some tables. Some tables is not quite as easy. Like Jurassic Park's a little bit better because there's like some dots on for the left flipper that I can use to kind of gauge where to go to hit the left spinner or the center spinner on Jurassic Park. Not all tables will have that capability, but you can try to do it that way. You can look at the flipper. The other big thing you have to remember is it's going to move a little bit between different tables. If it's right, use that for geometry as well. Yeah, exactly. So the best thing I could say is you just got to kind of learn where it is. I'm still struggling to hit that left spinner shot because it's way late on that flipper. I am getting a little bit better at the scoop. As you see, even there, it's like, okay, well, that one went right, so it's a little early. The other big thing is always try to shoot from a cradle like this when you can, because that will make life easier, and because your timing is always going to be the same. Because when you're shooting what they call on the fly, so in other words, it just came off the ramp or just fed into the in lane and it's already rolling, it may be rolling at different speeds each time. If you're shooting from a cradle, when you let go, it's always going to be in that same spot. So I can wait for the cradle, and there's my scoop. So it's, there's things we can tell you that will help, but really, it just comes down to practice. You got to play. Unless you're like a pinball savant and you just kind of like nail it all the time. I mean, then, hey, great. But, the cradling is probably one of the best things that will help, especially when you're first learning to play. You don't have to shoot everything on the fly. Slow down. And when you're flipping, keep watching the flipper. Like when I'm, usually when I'm not on stream, because I'm doing a lot more, chat and interaction, because we're all hanging out and having fun, chatting as friends do. I'm just kind of shooting. But if I'm really focusing on a multi-ball, I'm only looking right here. That's the only part of the table I'm looking at for the most part. I'll maybe look up just to see if there's something coming in, or I have to do an air defense. Ricardo, gonna head out to have fun saving the planet by destroying cities. Exactly. I mean, it's kind of a trade-off. But thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. I know it's getting late there. Like I said, in multi-ball, I'm only looking at this part of the play field, because I'm looking at my flippers, I'm seeing what I've got, I'm trying to cradle some, and then try to, if I can, I try to keep all the balls on one flipper except for one, and then I'm just using the other flipper to do whatever I need to do. So these are little intermediate things you'll start picking up as you play more. The biggest things are don't double flip, and that's where, you're flipping both flippers all the time. It's actually doing you more harm than good. There's no point in flipping if the ball's not there. The only thing you're doing is pissing off the owner or the operators. So there I'm going to a cradle, and if I time it, I can shoot straight up by shooting, flipping earlier. But if I go from the cradle, you see how much more backwards I can make the shot. Because at the end of the day, it's all physics, right? So if the ball's already rolling forward down the flipper, I'm not going to be able to shoot as high because there's already momentum that's pushing it out. So that's where having a cradle, I can backhand a lot farther than if it's already rolling. So what I can do is I can try to aim for that spinner shot up top. Oops, so that was a little late. That was a little down the drain. So yeah, it's just experimenting. It's learning how the flippers work. They will play a little differently between different table manufacturers. A Stern will play a little bit different than a Bally. That'll play different than American Pinball. They'll play a little different than Jersey Jack. And even the same table itself. So, my Godzilla versus another Godzilla, they're probably going to shoot a little different as well. So, again, you play, you practice. The biggest thing I can say is keep watching the flipper when you flip. Don't go to look at the balls it's leaving. You can find where the ball goes later. It's more about seeing exactly, because you get into the habit of you go to flip and your eyes move away, the ball's still rolling, and you have a tendency to be off timing wise for your shots. Whereas, you're going from the cradle, you drop it, you flip, and watch where it's leaving the flipper, and then you can see where the ball went, and then look up. That's the biggest thing. I love creating with visual skills come from playing shmups and fighting games, so concentrating one part of the field is something I'm used to at least. I have a bad habit of trying to nudge balls from the out lanes and draining way too easy, and not tap flipping if I cradle too late and a ball rolls up a flipper too much. Yeah. If you're already worried about, doing that sort of thing, where you're. So I have a really hard time doing it on this one because the button's really high. Where you're doing this to try and stop the momentum, you're already working on some intermediate pinball skills. Think of it like a cradle, and it's also, if you've got a ball that's going really fast. So if I do, for example, if I hit this, you do what's called a ski jump. I didn't have a lot of momentum there, but you go hold both up and just kind of right over from one flipper to the other. Doing either dead bounce passes to where you just leave the flipper down and let it bounce over is another way, or you can do a dead flip where you let the flipper, so you let the ball push the flipper back down like that. Actually, wasn't a great example. So watch. Yep, still my timer was off. It's tough to do. So there you can see it's going to get a little too far. So I could just kind of tap it and let it, and just give it a little oof to kick over to the other flipper. And hey, Salty, welcome to the stream. So again, it's practice. It's learning the table. I feel like I'm starting to get a little better, but I've got a long way to go to learn and improve. But I mean, that's what pinball's all about. I mean, I go back and I look at some of my first streams when I was playing pinball, and I cringe now. And right out. I feel like I'm shouting at everybody. And I apologize. I should have the voice clip on so I'm not blowing out everybody's eardrums. We're on ball 3. Yeah, it's not the greatest game here, but that's okay. It's okay. We have unlimited quarters here in the Flipstream arcade. And oh no, we had a lid. I was like, do I need still? Woo. Come on. I know Deadflip put together. Yeah, that's going down the middle. I know Deadflip put together a bunch of different videos or pictures that kind of show what a lot of the different flipper techniques look like. The biggest thing is if you have a ball that's coming in really quick, you got to do something to kill the momentum. Because the safest place for the ball is right here in the shooting lane. The second safest place is cradled on your flipper. Anywhere else other than that, much higher danger. So the more... So that was a live catch. I normally don't get my timing that well. But that's where I flip at the exact moment the ball's coming down, so the momentum's cancel, and then it just kind of goes, whoop, and cradles in. So that was one example. Very fortuitous. Like I said, this is the second safest spot. And the reason is because I actually have to hold the button. And so if I screw up and I let go of the button, I'm going to lose the ball. The minute I flip, I put the ball into danger because I could get a weird bounce, I could get a weird spin, something could happen, I could miss. So every shot you take, you want to make sure you've got it planned. So you have a better odds of getting the shot that you wanted. Sometimes you have to give them a little bit of help. So you see me doing a little bit of slap saves or I'm bumping the side, and that's just to kind of give the flipper a little bit more reach. Because again, the widest gap is the flippers at the top and both flippers at the bottom. The narrowest gap is when you're kind of in between. Well, I'm glad you think I'm intermediate. My highest score on in real life table is Cybernaut with 1.9 million. Oh, let's call it 2 million. Sound and left slingshot are also out of order. Don't know how to manage it. I think I'm more of an older table specialist. During spooky, have too many hard shots to learn at the moment. It's, so all the tables, everything that you learn for the most part, flipper skill wise, pinball skill wise, they'll absolutely translate from table to table. So just because this is, a 2021 table, doing a tap pass and doing, dead bounces and all that, it's exactly the same on this table as it would be on an old electromechanical. It's all, again, it's just, learning which mechanic to use when. Older EMs, they tend to be a little floatier. They don't seem to, to come down the play field quite as fast. But as I'm sure Pez Johnson can tell you, they definitely bring about their own set of challenges. They tend to have a little bit more pop bumpers. They have them in different locations. But you get a lot of cooler toys. We have a collapsing building on Godzilla. Not something you could see on an electromechanical table. At least none that I've played. Blow up some jets. Ooh. What do we need? Oh, we need the spinner shot. That one. Whew. So yeah, I mean, like I said, if you're working on things like tap passing and that sort of thing, those are definitely more intermediate flipper skills. The biggest thing is cradling, learning to dead bounce, not flipping both flippers at the same time. Those are. Ew, whew. Oh. Nice. Yeah, well, it looked impressive for a minute there. Those are things that, somebody that's just ever walked up to, that's never played a pinball, the first thing I see him do is start whacking on it. Especially like little kids, like, a daughter's birthday party, something like that. And the other kids that haven't really played pinball before, they'll come up, they just start smashing the buttons, smashing the buttons, smashing them, like, whoa, slow down. You're making more work for me. You're wearing out parts. And you're not actually accomplishing anything. It's not luck. It's only a little luck. My favorite table is Centaur, then Addams Family, Attack from Mars, and Pinball Trilogy. Okay, yeah, and those are good tables. I mean, the best thing I can tell you is just get out and play. There's so many tables. Nobody can be an expert on all of them. All right. Keep your secrets. What do we need to do? We've got a kaiju battle and an ally. I think we'll go for Mothra here, or we could just hit. Oh, that bumper. Mean bumper. So yeah, I mean it's and that's one of the nice things about pinball. There's so many, different games, different tables out there, different games. There's so much variety. It's unless you're just really not into pinball, which not everybody is. There's a table out there for everybody. I really like Rocky and Bullwinkle. That's one of my favorite tables. It's an old Data East. And a lot of it's the theme. I really like this Godzilla table just because, I remember, seeing stuff with Godzilla as a younger kid, and I'm not a huge, fan with all the figures and everything, but, I dig the theme, and the table's play is outstanding. He says as he gets dumped down the left out lane. So, yeah, and what the tables I like, some other folks might not. I hear people, I went on this, long rant earlier about, it wasn't so much a rant, more an explanation, about the new Avengers Affinity Quest. That was Elwin's table he made just before this one. For me, not my cup of tea. For other people, it's their favorite table of all time. They just love it. So, here's a ramp. Again, play to have fun. That's why we're here. We're here to have fun. You know, you get a table for home and you want to set it to 10 ball to get farther in the game. Go for it. You know, you want to set the rules to easy so it's easier to clear everything so you can see more of the game and get used to it. Fine. It's like cheat codes on PC codes or PC games. Who cares? I mean, we're not playing this competitively. This is my table, my house, and you know, my arcade here. And you know, for me, I like keeping them a little closer to stock, just so when I go out and I play them in the arcades, I'm used to the way that they're set up. You know, I'm not used to playing on a 5 or a 10 ball. But you know, if you want to play 5 or 10 to get farther in the game, bump your score higher, go for it. Who cares? It's kind of one of the things that bugs me about the Insider Connected thing. You know, they talk about, you know, there's the verified and unverified, so whether you're at home or not, or you're at a location, I should say, you get more experience and you do all the achievements. You know, which... You know, your gamer scores and all that kind of stuff. Okay, so you got all the achievements and maybe somebody cheated to do it. You know, who's to say I don't know the owner and I went and I took the table off the glass and I played it there at the arcade and I unlocked all the achievements of the glass off. I mean, I never do that personally, but who cares? Bridge attack. Attack from Mars is one of my favorites too. It's a great pin. Yeah, it is. That is. I do also like Attack from Mars. It's. I like the calls in that one too. Ooh. Oh my goodness! I thought I was going to get more bounce out of that. You had to keep the energy up for the stream. Roar. That wasn't it. We're in ball 3. Well, I guess it's because we haven't done any battles yet. Top story tonight. Yeah, shut up. Okay, if I only have 30 seconds, let me pick a mode really quick. Ebra. Valid points so Insider Connected, so once again, achievement, they should be able to. Yeah. You got, you know, it's okay, fine. You know, you want to be able to, I said, give operators a bone and. But, I don't know, to me, it just seems kind of silly. Whew. Yep, we need that other spinner. Okay, now we need. Oh, we missed it. Dang it. So, I mean, I didn't even know, you know, if I go home and I set my table to 10 ball game, does that mean I can't get achievements anymore? You know, I do notice that most of the achievements don't seem to be score based. You know, like, you know, get a grand champion score kind of thing. It seems like most of them are, you know, maybe for a particular mode, you know, get 50 million in this mode or. All right. They're gonna make it. It made it. Ugh. No tail up either. Get up there. Stop it. That settle. Whoa, that was way late. Take that, tank. Take that building. Ooh. Couldn't save that one. Yeah, no slide saving in this on this floor. Really? Suddenly we can't hit the left ramp anymore. No? Ugh. We'll take our frustrations out of Mecha Godzilla. Come on, get that left ramp. Thank you. Wow. Why was it so hard? I should think we've qualified Mecha Godzilla. Well, the target part. Yeah, we don't need to see that. Thunk. Trying to learn what that is on the fly. Because there are times that I do need to hit that on the fly. Let that bounce over. I'm going to end up starting a jet attack here in a second. No, close. Ski jump over. There it is. And let's go. There we go, ramp. There's another jet. We can go building for another one. Or not. Do a spin or two. Ramp again. There's our last jet that we needed. Whew. Pick a direction. There we go. Clicked off my screen there. There we go. Now I can see what's going on. So I want to make sure I'm not offline and I'm talking into the void. Okay, we're going to go with Mothra this time. Yeah, whatever. Yay, Mothra! Pick your fight. Let's go guy again. Ramps. Lots of ramps. It's a good thing we have Mothra. Two. Three. Settle on, bridge. And there goes ball 3. We're doing 9:30. Yeah, we get a little bit longer. No match. No match. Bated breath. All right. There's a ramp. That's what we needed. Whew. Start our battle. Shut up. Tag it again. Ugh. And a tank. Aha, aha, aha. Whew. That's a wicked return on that shot just to the left of the building. That's scary. Oh, get up there. We need more ramps. More ramps. I think we need a lot more ramps. I know. There's 5. Six. Let me get the last one. I missed it anyways. And a train. Oh, it's a lock. I was like, why did I catch it? I didn't think I had a destruction jackpot lit. Oh, I do have a destruction jackpot lit. Okay, don't miss it. Don't miss it, Brian.
No one told me.
Uh-oh, somebody's raiding.
It's best
Who's
we
raiding?
retreat now and regroup.
Pinball Fear's raiding.
Found you.
No, impossible.
Thank you for the raid, Pinball Fear. Welcome to stream. Long time no see. Glad to see you're streaming again. Welcome, welcome. I think you were doing a tournament. How was your tournament going? Hey, Red Viper. Welcome, as always. All right. Oh, get up there. Okay, that wasn't enough to... Losing our bridge. Ah! Yeah, the bridge actually did something. Oh, stupid pop bumper. Hey, we got our postcard. If we have a ball, I think we're going to change to do London, because I think of all the games I played on this, have I done London? I don't know if I've done London. Building collapse imminent. Bridges 25. See which one did we finish? Jet fighter. Oh, okay. Apparently I did do London because I did all the modes in London. So we'll do Paris instead. Yay for regular ball save. I need to fix the auto plunge power. It's getting really annoying. Eee. Oh, that was a terrible drop. We have jet fighters. And a tail whip. And a ball lock. So how's it going, everybody? I'll 11 of you amazing, wonderful pinball people. Alright, we're flocking to the ball. We are very close to starting Godzilla Multiball. Actually, we just started Godzilla Multiball. And we got 3 tail whips. It's so cool to see this with the building and dropping. It's so worth it to get the premium to me. Oh. I cannot stage that stupid flipper. Really? Just gonna fling that one down there, huh? That's more like it. Just what, the building? I think it's the building, right? Yeah. Well, that's better. Come on, bounce! Oh! Wait, do we have? I don't think we had an out-of-ball, did we? No, we didn't have out-of-ball. We opted for Mothra. Oh! Ooh, boy. Test the strike. Ugh. Yeah, we're in the bridge stack multi-ball. Yep, there you can see it. It dropped the ball out. Building? Okay, the building's jackpot. Where are the others? Fine, we'll let all those go. What do I need to do? Shoot 2x jackpots, light super jackpot. What is that on the bridge? Okay, that's... Oh, interesting, because it didn't pick up because I...
And here's Rob Tucker.
Oh, somebody's following. I think I'm following whoever that is, and I can't look at this exact moment because I'm in the middle of multi-ball and trying my best not to totally drain out of it. Oh boy. Okay, who was that? Winnie Mystery, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. I think I missed a shot. Oh boy. I got greedy, I shouldn't have. Right? Yep. No. Whew. Watching that one up there, and I wasn't paying attention to what was going on below. That was a fun birch attack. Hey, we got a free game. Any exclamation point free game in chat? Oh, dang it. Tesla Strike, 27 million. Anybody catch the bridge attack amount? I was curious. 4 tail whips, 8 useless power-ups. Just shy of 200. Is that game? No, we have all 3. Yeah, I'm wondering if I should just hang out here in Tokyo and do the tanks. Okay, can you bring... Oh, 9 out of 10? Don't drain! Come on, I want to do tank attack. Oh. I guess that works. So we'll stay here. So now we just need to shoot the scoop again. And that should get us the Tokyo achievement. Oh, Moody History. Again, hey, welcome to the stream. I appreciate the follow and the chat, hanging out. Excellent stream. Thank you. I appreciate it. We do try that. And thank you, Arthur Pendragon, for the free game. Whew. Oh, boy. But yeah, we got lots of fun stuff. You know, if you don't like the way the interface is laid out, you can always, you know, swap it around. Or if, you know, you don't like having the score down there and you want it up top, we'll switch that too. Yes. Thank you, C. Taylor. Appreciate that. You owe me an address, by the way, because I can't drop off your stuff if you don't tell me where I'm dropping it off. FM Synth, good game. Good night off and play some Pinball Arcade for the night. Take care. Hey, thank you for stopping by. Hopefully my tips were a little bit of help. You know, anything we do to kind of further the game of pinball, I'm all for it. So, yeah, so enjoy. Have fun on Pinball Arcade. I also recommend checking out FX3. I kind of actually like the physics a little better on FX3 on some of the newer tables. Or Visual Pinball, that's another option for you. And I've, if you go back and look on my YouTube, there are some other virtual tables that I did where they're not like Pinball Arcade or FX3. They're standalone. So it's like Time Shock Ultra. There's the pirate one we just did. Why can't I remember the name? Anyways, go back and look at my archives, and I've got a couple other ones there. So if you don't have the physical table and you want to play some, you know, PC based, there's other options for you too. But thanks for hanging out. Hope to see you again. Oh boy. Yeah, I don't like that. That's the exit that I don't like. Okay, Brian, let's slow down here for a second. Whew. We're flailing. Gotta chill. There's a right ramp. We need the left ramp. Not quite. That's our left ramp. Now we can hit our scoop. I'm trying to shoot the scoop. Settle. Ooh, boy. Hey, we got a lock lit. We just smacked Mechagodzilla again. jet attack and a ball locked. I play FX3 and VP as well. Definitely check out future streams. Awesome. Well, hey, you're welcome anytime. Lurker's always welcome. Oh. I will just lock into the ball then. Wasn't quite going to get into that, and I wanted to start a mode first. All right. Nope, scoop. Scoop. We need the scoop. No, scoop. No, scoop. Scoop. Ski jump over. Oh my goodness. Vulnerable. I think if we go that route, we can do that, maybe? Finally! Oh! But good, I'm glad you get some visual pinball and FX3 too. Alright, that's enough out of you. Okay, which one's going to benefit the most from a multi-ball? And we'll do Geigen. At least for that, it's just ramps. We'll start our, we're stacking some stuff up here. So you have our, we had to start the mode, because if you go to get a Godzilla Multiball, you can't start the battle mode. Okay. Okay, yeah, we got to do the ramps here. There's a ramp. Oh boy. Whoa, whoa. Whoa! Yeah, I knew it was going down the middle. Whew. Making some progress here. Oh! Yeah, I was paying attention, I might have been able to save that one. Advanced Fighter. Alright, so we're gonna have to go back. I have to go back to our scoop so we can get back in our mode. Or not. Or we could play a multi-ball. I agree. You can't be reasoned with. Really? Not gonna go up the ramp, huh? We're in the building? If I aim that bad now? There's one shot. Hey, that's very apropos. Oh boy. Oh. No? Or we could just drain out completely and be terrible at that. Yeah. We'll get that super one of these days. That's going right into the magnet and right down the middle. See? I got to fix the auto plunge power. So remind me after this game. I think that was last ball. So we're going to go in and fix that. We're going to turn down the power just a hair. Yep. All right. Good. Yeah. Service menu. Oh, I can't see that all the way over there. Okay, now I can see that. It's in here somewhere. Is it in here or is it in... I think this is... I don't know if they're in here or not. Nope, they're not in here. It's usually towards the back. Building stepper. The scoop kick power. Where's the vertical? Oh, that's for the building. Okay. We are looking for auto plunger power. Go to 140 and see if that makes a difference. So the trough eject is kicking a ball out into the shooter lane, and I like to turn that one down. So for those of you that have sterns, normally this is turned up pretty high. I dropped this in about 175, because if you don't, it's going to beat the tar out of your shooter lane from the ball trough. Okay, that didn't look like it did much. Hey, that worked. All right. No. Quick, my impression of the Xylians in the skip mode. Nope. Yeah. Choose shirt. Nope, that was way off. That's right, we'll get one. And we need a center spinner. Oh boy. That was a little chaotic. Hey, we've got a couple spins. Ugh. We only had 9 spins left in the center. I don't remember if it keeps track of the amount of spins that we got. Yeah, we're gonna stay in Tokyo. Thanks. Okay. Where are we going? Oh boy. All right, come on, destruction jackpot. We got it. I did remember. Good. My goodness. A couple spins. That finished it. I should get that last one. There we go. Whew. I was a little worried there. And we got an animal. What am I going to do? let's go destroy Paris. Hey. Yeah, now we got it. Nah, now we don't. Don't! Alright, skip all that. Let's get the heat ray going. Or just, that's fine. We'll just end that game. It's fine. It's totally fine. Yeah. Okay, yeah, that's... They're going to have to go a little lower than, what do we say, 140? We'll try like 125 next. Alright. Nope. Eperat. Or no, it's Gigan. Bounce. Tricky table. Very tricky. Take that, tank. Oh, boy. Roar. Bounce. Try that again. We need the scoop. That's not the scoop either. That's a jet attack. You can do that too. Another ramp. Up the gut. I think that'll be a destruction jackpot since we started a battle. Wait for it. Okay, that wasn't all that impressive game. You lied to us. Hey, Bollock! Wait, did our jet fighter attack time out while we were waiting on the destruction jackpot to drop? Well, that kind of sucks because we can't skip the destruction jackpot. Ooh, turn quick! Oh. We had a little bit of a ball save, but apparently not enough of a grace period. Thanks, ControlBot. Appreciate you throwing that out there. I think we put chat to sleep, though. Our moderately awesome pinballs, not doing them for folks. Everybody's gone quiet. Yo! All right, it is almost 10 o'clock. We got time for one more. Hopefully we'll do a little bit better Oh, I gotta wait for the... I have to wait for the building to clear. Yes, I would like to play again. Thank you, game, for asking. No type, only eating. Fair enough, Fire Peanut. Welcome to the stream, by the way. You're like, food now, talk later. Alright, can we hit the left one first? I did everything but shoot the left ramp. Like, I just want to get control over the ball. Okay, why did I get credit for that? Did that not count for a skill shot?
You son of a bitch! I'm in! I'm in! I'm in! What's the job? I'm in!
It wasn't the follow. I heard a follow. Combusting Nugs. I'm losing my voice. Combusting Nugs. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Yeah, free. Thanks for that, Cyborg Johnny. Don't get any peanuts at the pinball machine unless it's a Charlie Brown pinball machine. Yeah, just in general, keep the peanut shells out, and we'll be all right. Just restart it. That'll be fine. I did not get credit because you did not hit that small hanger behind the upper left flipper. Oh, did it actually sneak in between the gate and the flipper? I didn't think that was possible. I think I should get bonus points for that because that's a heck of a shot. Jedi, what a brain! Yeah, I've been called worse things. There. How you doing, Jedi? What's going on? Oh, it happens a lot, yeah. Yes, I think we should get bonus points for that. Because I don't think there's an opto there, is there? No, it doesn't look like there's an opto. It just must be just the, between the gate and the spinner. Take that, tank. Really? Oh, I must be getting close to end of stream time because I've gone from moderately awesome pinball to somewhat terrible pinball. Uh-oh.
Son of a bitch!
Somebody's
I'm
following.
in.
Obi-John Kenobi, I love the handle, and thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. We have Star Wars people taking over. We got Jedi McMuffin in here as well. This game makes me so happy going from ramp to ramp. Yeah, for those of you that are not, there's been quite a few streamers here tonight, including Jedi McMuffin. Okay, you got it. All right, let's try the, makes you so happy going Grand Term. It is so fun. The flow on this table is so great. You didn't get this one, did you, Jedi? Or did you just, did I adjust the wrong one? I thought I turned down. Red Viper, this is great. This is a fantastic thing. You nailed it, Red Viper. This is, easily Elwin's best table. The shots are challenging, but not really in an unfair kind of way. There we go. Did we not start one yet? Wow, we didn't start one yet. Well, that's cool. If I hit the action button quick enough, it masks who I actually selected for the battle. Fun! Our bridge broke. Ooh, I didn't trust that one. Oh boy. Get that right ramp? Nope. Nope. Oh, dang. Nope, I'm out of cash till February. Oh, that's fair enough. So which I know I played on the Pro Premium and LE, such a fun game. Yeah, I have not played an LE. I've played, most of the first games I played are on the Pro. When this dropped off Wednesday are the first games I actually played on a Premium. You know, LE is the same. I agree 100%. Flows well in the shots combo so many ways. You're absolutely correct, Vibe. I'm curious to see what they're going to do for these city combos. I've seen some of that with the postcard look. No! Okay, I'm not going on a game like that. I'm going to do one more. Because that was terrible. Oh, we gotta wait for the building to clear. One thing I did do is I put like a little, like, they're normally for furniture for like cabinet doors, the little sticky gum thing. I put one like right in the middle, like right here. So when the building drops and it lets the balls off the roof, they don't all go, you know, conga line down the middle. It kind of scatters them a little bit. That's right, we're going to change that again, weren't we? Okay. There's one. Where's the other one? Oh, way too early. Think that make a Godzilla. And a tank. That works. Nope. And we've been having a hard time hitting ramps, so we should probably do the battle. It's all ramps. Oops, all ramps. Oh. Hey, there's a guy getting shot finally. Whee! Whee! Oh, dang it. So I think we need to turn up the flipper power a little for the upper flipper and then keep turning down the auto plunge power a little more. Yeah, now we hit it. Why couldn't I do that in the battle? Was that destruction jackpot? Yep. I love the shots. I love the call-outs. The music's great. I don't think they could have done any more to integrate the theme. Okay, we need the scoop. There's our scoop. Yes, we're going to stay in Tokyo so we can finish this battle. Oh, we hit the halfway point. Oh. All right. Maybe we'll just ski jump over then. Well, that didn't work so well. Ooh, that really didn't work so well. Got one more shot, right? I think. Whee! That's impossible. Whew, I despise the scoop, just like I despise the Aerosmith scoop. 30% accuracy for me. Yeah, I hear you. It's a bear. Oh, I forgot that's not going to do what I thought it was going to do. Okay, we got to hit that left spinner. Finisher mode. Almost out of time. Woo! We got it. Take that, Jets. What are we doing? That tail whip shot, man. No? All right. Holy cow, I didn't think we were gonna save that one. Settle down there, Bridge. Whee! Oh, yay. Unfortunately, it went out the right out lane, but that's okay. There's a bridge attack jackpot. There's another jackpot. There's a drain. I don't know if I gave us credit for that, but I figured it was worth a try. 7 power-ups, whatever they do. What are we at? We're getting a pretty awesome ball 3 here. Alright, we're going to stay in Tokyo because I need 2 more? Alright, well I need 1 more now. Oh, good. Ball 3 magic. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. Well, that started tank multiball, I guess. All right, fine. Oh! No! Oh. Whew. Can I still start a power line to Mecha Godzilla Multiball? Well, it's still roaming, so it looks like it. We got a power line attack. I wasn't gonna hit the spinner, huh? Back at the spinner. I think I need to hit a blue shot. Ooh, free game! Yeah. No, hit the center. Oh. Hey, we got it. Yes. Thank you, Arthur Pendragon. You know what to do. Come back around. Woo. We got another achievement. Oh boy. Okay, now what do we have to do? I think, hey! There we go! We just got another one too! Woo! How about that, huh? That was a terrible spin for essentially a super spinner mode. Alright, we'll do a magnet grab. See if we can pick up a loop or two. Or not. Yeah. In the building. Wow. Good job getting back as Godzilla Multiball. I think it's the first time tonight because you got to achieve it. I've been to the mode before. That was the first time I got the super jackpot. What did I get of us? Oh, advanced heat ray. Helpful. Very helpful. It'd be nice to get an extra ball. My dang nose is running off my face. Nope, nope. Alright, stay there for a second, ball. The bag to grab holds the ball too long. I think it depends on which mode. If you talk about the destruction jackpot, I agree. If you're talking about the magnet grab, it stops when I push both flipper buttons or after a period of time. There we go. Ball 2 locked. Let's see if we can beat the GC. Waiting and waiting. I want to flip. Oh. Let's get into multi-ball. Multi-ball. Maybe we'll hit a GC tonight. Say tail whip. Tail whip. It's like who whip? Tail whip. Say tail, and I'll say whip. I'll say tail whip. Holy smokes. Do we have it? No, we don't have an out of ball. That was kind of a waste of a multi-ball. Oh boy. Could really use an extra ball right about now. No! Thank you for swapping screens on me. Yeah, at least that was a good ending to the last game here. Maybe fingers crossed. Do we? I don't think it was high enough. I think it was like you still have a heat ray. Oh, I did still have a heat ray, didn't I? Yeah, we were so close. 316. What is GC? Let's find out what GC is. Concludes our broadcast. Yeah, boo, close. Yeah, we'll see what it is here. 353. Okay, so I actually wasn't that close. Yeah, almost 40 million. All right, mute that. Mute that. Go back to our chat screen. All right, everybody. Thank you again for joining me. A little bit longer stream tonight, but it's really hard to walk away from this one. It's way too much fun. Again, thanks for joining me here for another episode. We are streaming again on Wednesday. We're going to change games, though. We're going to do some Jurassic Park, and we're going to see if we can actually start working on some achievements. Cyberjourney, thanks for streaming. You're very welcome. Thanks for hanging out and watching. So, you know, as always, I really appreciate everybody coming to watch, hang out. Jedi, glad I caught you for big. Glad you stopped by as well. But yeah, it's always more fun to play pinball with friends. So again, I really appreciate everybody hanging out, chatting, all the redemptions and the raids tonight. It was absolutely great, and it's fantastic to see everybody. Have a great rest of your Sunday evening, or what's left of it, for those of us here on the West Coast. Those on the East Coast, go to bed. Actually, we're going to see if we can find somebody to raid. But again, thanks. Good job with the tail whip. Yeah, Reddy was knocking down JP achievements earlier today. See you Wednesday. Yeah. So, yeah, we're going to, like I said, work on JP achievements, you know, see what we can do to plow through some of those. Now that we have a reader, we just hook that up to Jurassic Park, see what we can do. So we'll try and get it working. And then we'll probably do some Hot Wheels again before we come back to Godzilla. And I want to wear it out because everybody else is streaming it too. But anyways, thanks again. I appreciate the time. Fantastic to see everybody. Have a great rest of the evening. Have a great week. I will catch up with everybody on Wednesday. And until then, I hope to see all of you next flip stream. Good night. raid Frisco Pinball, another TPM streamer. It looks like he's doing some virtual pinball tonight. So it should be fun. Thanks out, everybody.